My name is Osbee IV. I am a third-year accounting student from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I represent Team 8, the Black Elite, and our topic is leadership.
Greetings, I am Quinn, a fourth-year healthcare management student from Tampa, Florida. At one point in your life, you have chosen to lead, whether it's a social event, a class project, or a sports team. Leadership is a topic that everyone should reflect on, at least one time in your life. Some have studied leadership extensively, while others, they're inspired by people in their community who they respect and admire. In leadership, there are moments where you will fail, and there are moments where you will succeed. Leadership success can be very satisfying and reinforcing, while leadership failure can be very disappointing and painful. Personal leadership comes from influencing others, having a positive attitude, and being persistent. A leader's potential is determined by the individuals that they choose to hang around with and those that they keep in their inner circle. To me, leadership is taking the initiative. It's being able to do something that others wouldn't necessarily do on their own, and doing it so well that others want to follow. Leadership is also about making mistakes. You're not going to get everything right the first time. You have to make a mistake in order to learn and try different techniques.
Greetings. My name is Clifford St. Pierre. I am a fourth-year healthcare management student from Haiti, and we are Group 8. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about leadership. What does leadership mean to you? Well, to me, leadership is the ability to influence a group of people to achieve a vision or set a goal. So, when we think of leadership, we think of different kind of leadership. So different style of leaderships are charismatic leadership, transformational leadership, authentic leadership, and authoritarian leadership. The type of leadership that I would like to discuss today will be charismatic leadership. And some examples of great charismatic leaders are JFK, Martin Luther King Jr., Ronald Reagan, and even Hitler was a great charismatic leader. What is the definition of a charismatic leader? Uh, According to the book, the definition of charismatic is that it's a certain quality of individual personality by virtue of which he or she is set apart from ordinary people and treated as endowed with supernatural and superhuman, just basically someone with exceptional powers or qualities. So there is also a downside to charismatic leadership, and what we tend to find out is that a charismatic leader who are larger than life don't necessarily act in the best interest of an organization. Let's just take a perfect example. Let's look back in the 1930s through the 40s, like Hitler. He was a great leader. He was a great charismatic leader. But he convinced his followers to pursue a vision that can be very disastrous, which led to a mass genocide of any race that was inferior of his race, which was the Aryan race, and he would, put them in concentration camps and all that, which later then led to World War II. Now, when you think about leaders, everyone is a leader. You have been a leader. Maybe you didn't know it, or maybe you did. So everything we've done in life is about making choices and making decisions, and that's what leaders do. Leaders take responsibilities. You make choices. You make decisions, and the decision that you make may not necessarily be the best decision for you or for others, but you make the decision that you feel fit at the moment. So that's what leaders do. So as Group 8, we talk about leadership, and we talk about the different type of leaders. Just keep in mind, you may not be a charismatic leader. You may not have been a transformational leader. You may not be an authoritarian leader, but or authentic leader, but overall, you had some kind of background when it comes to leadership.
Greetings again. My name is Osbee IV, and I'll be describing the difference between transactional leadership and transformational leadership. First, transactional leadership deals with how the organization, the leader, how he wants to lead and set goals for the employees. And when it comes to transformational leadership, it's based on how the leader of the organization wants the employees to transcend, actually go beyond what the rational norm is for the employees. So he wants them to actually and to actually help others, influence others when it comes to the overall result for the organization. So, an example for this would be in a workplace, when you're a boss or your leader wants to actually see the benefit of the organization. So, for transformational leadership, it will center around actually inspiring, telling you can do better, you can always do better, you can always improve in these areas, rather than actually giving you set goals when it comes to transactional. So transactional leadership, your leader will give you a set time. This is what they need you to do. Sit down, have it done by this time, and actually complete the goals. Rather, with transactional leadership, will focus around the leader actually going beyond and actually wanting you to do better, not just in life, but or not just in the organization, but actually in life to actually help the betterment of the organization as a whole. So to contrast both of them, I would say being more of a transformational leadership is better in the organization because it helps you in all aspects of life, not just for the everyday purposes. It helps you actually when it comes to bettering yourself, bettering your family, and actually making sure it's not just about the organization, but about yourself also.
Greetings, everyone. I am Shaq Richardson, a fourth-year business administration student from Ocala, Florida, and I will be telling you about the difference between managers and leaders. The difference is leaders motivate while managers delegate. Managers also have tasks that they have to assign to the individual, while leaders they motivate the individuals while performing the task. An example would be a football player playing as quarterback, telling the wide receivers where to go during practice, or like where to connect. A manager situation would be like Burger King working there, and the manager watching over you while you perform your tasks, and also helping you to continue on the difference. A manager doesn't have to take what you do exactly within the job. If you're not performing up to task, the manager can fire you. While on the other hand, a leader will motivate you to do better. Will tell you that